This is so lame. They're gonna dock my pay. Wait, you're just a wagey? Wait, you're just a guy trying to make a living? Wait, they're paying you at all? I am the loser in this after all. You did join a gang for minimum wage. I'm just saying, maybe you wouldn't have to do criminal activity if you worked at a McDonald's and you'd make the same amount of money. Now, granted, being in a gang calling themselves Team Galactic is maybe a little more fulfilling than making my number 3 large with only cheese, extra onions, and a large Dr. Pepper. That might be a little more fulfilling. I'm just saying, you're making the same money either way. And one of them, you might make less money because you're gonna go to prison. Maybe evaluate your life choices, bud. Okay, wait, this old man just started a fight and then asked 2 10-year-olds to fight these gang members for him. Do I not rely on 10-year-olds to fight the mafia for me? Well, the mafia, yes. Team Galactic, no. I mean, these guys are planning on catching legendary Pokemon that can control time and space itself. And literally the incarnation of Satan as a Pokemon. For that, I at least get 15-year-olds. I mean, 10-year-olds just aren't going to cut it at that rate. You know, a 10-year-old's probably not going to understand what kind of gravity it is that these guys are trying to control time and space and also make deals with Satan. A 15-year-old probably also doesn't understand it, but he's going to have a little more angst. So that's going to be the power-up he needs. If I tell them they might have a chance at fighting the devil, they'll probably sign on for free. I won't even have to give them a starter Pokemon. They'll fight it with their bare hands. They might win. Why don't I collect all the gym badges? I mean, I was kind of already planning on doing that. It's funny that the old professor thinks I'm gonna grab all the gym badges to help him out, but I'm really only doing that for a chance to talk to Cynthia. She might be the biggest baddie in all of Pokemon, so gotta try and get her number. I mean, damn. Give me a Bidoof, please. I need somebody to smash my rocks. Please, Bidoof. I just want my HM employee with no wage. He gets he doesn't even get Pokeberries. Listen, I'm trying to find a way to avoid the old HM term, okay? He's my HM wagey now, except he gets no wage. So that doesn't exactly make sense, but it's maybe better than the old term. Maybe. But you're crazy if you think I'm giving him Pokeberries. He maybe gets a quarter a berry per rock he smashes. Maybe. Am I destroying the local wildlife since I'm not catching them? Well, Game Freak and the Pokemon Company want you to believe that I'm just simply fainting them and I'm just, you know, putting them to sleep. But everybody really knows that's not what's going on. I am pretty much just leaving mangled corpses around. This Bidoof is only being caught so he can service me, so he can service me by only learning HM moves, living his life in a PC until I need him to progress through a portion of the game. And all he will do is cut tiny trees I could easily walk around or smash rocks. That's all he's gonna do. Now, traditionally, we would call these HM slaves. But in this timeline, we're calling him an elite employee, which I don't think is gonna fit. So his name is Elite Emplo. And I am calling it a he, even though it's a girl, just to make the abuse that much worse. Spicy foods. Yeah, you know, I'd love to say I totally care about what kind of foods my elite employee loves to eat, but I kind of just don't. Animal abuse, that is, you know, a surprising amount of Pokemon is animal abuse. A surprising amount. Like, even in lore, a surprising amount is. That's what happens when you let kids walk around freely. Well, that's the fucked up part. You would think it's usually kids. The worst thing a kid will do is, like, use another Pokemon because he doesn't like the one he has. Grown-ass adults in the Pokemon universe are usually the ones doing heinous things. Just the most evil things you could think of. Sounds on par. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's not the most unrealistic thing I've ever heard that adults are gonna do all the evil shit. It's not the most. Am I being randomly assaulted by a stranger? Pretty much. It's like if you were walking on the street with your dog, right? And another dog owner sees you. It's the Pokemon version of a dick measuring contest. Where he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I think my dog's way better than your dog, though. And then you just cage fight your dogs on the street. And then he loses, tosses you some money, and doesn't even walk away to heal his dog, by the way. You'll see, I'm about to slaughter her whole party, and she's gonna stand there and not even bring them to a Poke Center to heal them. The Pokemon universe is cutthroat. It really is. It is cutthroat out here. And the dogs aren't even dogs. It's like a flower against a fucking teapot. Shrew! Or if you're playing Gen 5, it's a fire pig versus literally a keychain. Fuck Fucking A. I mean, the Pokemon universe is crazy. Oh, Buzz the second is evolving. Whoa. My Chihuahua is becoming a pit bull. Holy shit. Look, I killed her whole party. Both of her dogs are down. And she's not even going to bring them to a vet. She's just going to stand there stunned that she lost. Double fight. Okay, here's the even worse part. I'm about to take on 2 little girls. They aren't even old enough to have Pokemon, but they do anyway. I've never understood this. These little like 5-year-old twin girls. I am about to roast their electric squirrel Pokemon on fire. I'm going to burn their dogs in front of them. This is so lame. They're going to dock my pay. Wait, you're just a wagey? Wait, you're just a guy trying to make a living? Wait, they're paying you at all? I thought you would join up on the promise of like a little piece of world domination. Like, you know, the leaders will get all of the US, but they'll give you Rhode Island or something. I didn't realize you guys were getting paid. Wait, maybe I should sign up to be part of Team Galactic. I need money. This old man just gave me his honey for saving his life. This is lather that honey on. It might attract some Pokemon. Sounds like an old man just wants to see me slather some honey. That's a little weird. Don't know how to feel about that one. I do have the key. You're right. I am the loser in this after all. You did join a gang for minimum wage. I'm just saying, maybe you wouldn't have to do criminal activity if you worked at a McDonald's and you'd make the same amount of money. Now, granted, being in a gang calling themselves Team Galactic, trying to take over time and space is maybe a little more fulfilling than making my number 3 large with only cheese, extra onions, and a large Dr. Pepper. That might be a little more fulfilling. I'm just saying you're making the same money either way. And one of them, you might make less money because you're going to go to prison. Maybe evaluate your life choices, bud. And there he goes to alert his crime boss. Great. I thought I was going to get through to him. I did not. Honey Pot is the GOAT because of his mustache. I almost feel like with that mustache, why do I feel like he can control it? Why do I feel like with this mustache, he could literally caress my cheek and tell me everything's going to be okay while he's also bending the spoon. And then an hour later, he's going to bend my back just like the spoon. Oh, you're worried about Team Galactic. No worries. No worries. Just rely on a 10-year-old to guide you through a forest. Totally. Totally. Don't worry about it. You look like a grown-ass adult, but yeah, it's fine. I, as a 10-year-old, am surely more capable of dealing with an international crime organization than you are as a grown-ass adult. She is a grown-ass adult. Why do you need a 10-year-old to escort you? I want to name it Voyeur. The reason being, if I named it Voyeur, this is exactly what I would do if I literally go through walls. Don't ask. All right, let's see what Voyeur is like. Wait, I spelled the name wrong. Forgot the U. I forgot the U. I forgot the U. God damn it. It's bashful. Oh, its special attack is so high. It's bashful because you got her name wrong. Oh, no. Now she's forever embarrassed. She's too embarrassed to tell me I got her name wrong. I kind of like that. She's too embarrassed to tell me I got her name wrong. I have a winning aura about me. This is the first trainer in the whole game that just knows I'm a winner. Thank you, Gardenia. You are now the favorite person I've met all game just because of that. Also, your waistline is crazy. She has to be permanently wearing a fucking corset for that. That is insane. Gardenia can get it. Whoa, pause. Pause the stream. Pause the stream before I agree or disagree. Gardenia, Pokemon. How old is she? She's 6.